The red planet actually consists of many colors. We see colors such as brown, gold, and tan on the surface. The reason Mars appears reddish is because the iron in rocks, regolith, Martian soil, and Martian dust has oxidized or rusted. This dust mixes with the atmosphere, causing the planet to appear mostly red when viewed from a distance. Interestingly, although Mars is about half the diameter of Earth, its surface has almost the same area as Earth's dry land. Atmospheric conditions such as its volcanoes, impact craters, crustal movement and dust storms have altered the landscape of Mars over many years, creating some of the solar system's most interesting topographic features. A large canyon system called Valles Marineris is so long that it stretches from California to New York, more than 3,000 miles. This canyon on Mars is 200 miles wide at its widest point and 7.3 miles at its deepest point. This is approximately 10 times the size of the Grand Canyon on Earth. Mars is home to Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in the solar system. With a base the size of the state of New Mexico, this mountain is 3 times taller than Earth's Mount Everest. Mars appears to have a watery history, with ancient river valley networks, deltas and lake beds, as well as rocks and minerals on its surface that can only form in liquid water. Some features suggest that Mars experienced major floods about 3.5 billion years ago. There is water on Mars today, but Mars's atmosphere is too thin for liquid water to exist on the surface for long periods of time. Water on Mars today exists in the form of water ice just below the surface in the polar regions and in the form of salt water that flows seasonally down some slopes and crater walls. Mars has a thin atmosphere made up mostly of carbon dioxide, nitrogen and argon gases. To our eyes, the sky would be hazy and red because of suspended dust instead of the familiar blue tint we see on Earth. Mars's sparse atmosphere doesn't offer much protection from impacts by such objects as meteorites, asteroids, and comets. The temperature on Mars can be as high as 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Celsius, or as low as about minus 225 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 153 degrees Celsius. And because the atmosphere is so thin, heat from the sun easily escapes this planet. If you were to stand on the surface of Mars on the equator at noon, it would feel like spring at your feet, 75 degrees Fahrenheit or 24 degrees Celsius, and winter at your head, 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius. Occasionally, winds on Mars are strong enough to create dust storms that cover much of the planet. After such storms, it can be months before all of the dust settles. Mars has no global magnetic field today, but areas of the Martian crust in the southern hemisphere are highly magnetized, indicating traces of a magnetic field from 4 billion years ago.
Friends can subscribe to my channel. Open the notification bell and be aware of my videos. Thank you.